Can we do that? Can we do that?
By the way, after 23 years of being, actually not 23, 21 years.
Got this.
Uh-huh.
Soda.
21 years.
What happened to the saw?
Billy Hatcher Runners finally figured out S ranks, which is required for Hundo. Crazy.
Nice.
You guys want to hear a crazy ass story?
Sure.
So my boss and I, we're moving to our new shop, and we have these just absolutely giant pieces of styrofoam.
Can I have them?
We were moving. Oh, hi, Ivy.
Hello.
But I'm gonna take a picture of them and post them in. I'm gonna post them in Chilling One channel because I guess we're doing that now. We're using this channel.
I only used it to not clog Mutant Frange with me.
So they're like pretty big. Like the pieces we moved were actually much bigger than these.
Wow.
So
Billy's
I want
on the
those.
scenario.
Can I have those, please?
I wish. If we're ever throwing away giant ones, you can come to Pittsburgh and pick them up. But
Yeah, I'll drive all the way there. It's only like 3 hours.
Anyways, we put these in the back of his pickup truck, and they're gigantic and like they're kind of heavy, and like we wedged them in the back of the truck. So he was like, "Do you think we need to strap this?" And I was like, "Fuck no, these are so heavy. What do you mean?" And so
Styrofoam, oh no.
Well, yeah, but you should have seen the way we had it wedged back there. Like it didn't feel like if any person would not have thought these needed to be strapped. Anyways, he gets on the highway and they fly off of his truck apparently, and luckily he hits nobody with them and just gets out and gets them. But it could have been like catastrophic. I mean, it could literally. So.
Yep.
Strap your styrofoam, everyone. Remember.
Yeah, so if you're ever moving just giant pieces of styrofoam. Well, and then the other part of it, which is really sad, is he used to be really into paintball, and he had a bunch of paintball stuff at the shop. So he just had a shit ton of paint. Those were also back there, and they just because he slammed the brakes when he saw them, those flew to the front and just got everywhere.
Oh no.
So there were just paintball pellets all over the place, everywhere.
Jeez.
And yeah, but it's pretty crazy. And I feel really guilty because I pretty much helped him. I pretty much convinced him they didn't need to strap it. So
I mean, he's the one who agreed with it.
Yeah,
He's the one who asked.
It's both of our faults. But
I was about to say, it's not. The blame is not squarely on you.
No, definitely not. It was a joined effort, but still.
Yeah.
He's the only one that would have gotten in any trouble for it, so it would have been pretty sad.
Yeah. Man.
That's one of those I don't know, you call them life-changing moments where you could have just destroyed your whole life if something just a little bit different happened. Because if
in a little bit of a different place.
Styrofoam
if the styrofoam crushed,
baby.
that's what I mean. The styrofoam hits somebody's car, and then
They swerve.
and then that car swerves, and then it could have just been horrific. Luckily, it was not horrific.
Yes, luckily it was not.
If it was,
I would probably not have a
have a
job.
word.
I'd probably not have a job anymore.
You would be in prison.
I wouldn't be. No way. There's no way that I could be liable for that at all, even if.
No, you're liable for every negative thing that happens from here on out.
What the
That's how America works.
Yeah, welcome to the
Me when I
world.
cause misdeeds to get Debu in trouble.
That would be the worst superpower to have. Just
Responsible for everything.
that ever happened ever.
UBC.
There was this brief period of time when I was a kid that I wanted to be a comic book illustrator, and I was writing a comic about bad superhero powers, and
I remember you telling me about this.
the main character was this character who he was the early bird, and he could wake up a minute before his alarm every morning. That was his superpower.
That's so
all.
sick.
I'd take it.
And his only
That's literally just me.
And his only weakness was if he never set an alarm, he never woke up.
Oh no.
Ever. That's so terrible.
Well, somebody would have to set an alarm for him, so that he could get out of that, because that was like one of the episodes was that like.
Dude, that's
Or
crazy
like
though. That's like
infinite
time
he can
travel.
put himself in the infinite Tsukiyomi, bro. Like what the fuck?
Pretty much, it pretty much could put himself in the infinite Tsukiyomi. But yeah, it was like, and then the other character, his only superpower was to not smell like chlorine, so he could like swim in any pools he wanted and never smell like chlorine. just
never have
wait,
to shower
you're
again.
so real for this.
Yeah, and it was just like this pretty funny thing that we were trying to figure out for a while, but it never really, I never really had the motivation to ever really illustrate it.
Yeah. This is Deewer's call out to all the writers and animators and artists in the world.
I've seen ideas like it since then, which is cool. Like I've seen, like you'll see like stories about like the actual superheroes are happening, but then you have the like lesser. Like I always thought X-Men. I got the idea from X-Men, obviously, because it's like there are people who have really good powers in X-Men, and there are people that have like only okay powers, like the Ribbit Man. That's the guy that gave me the inspiration. What's his name? The frog guy. Can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
Toad?
Toad, yeah. Because his power is pretty lame comparatively to most people in X-Men. So it's like,
yeah.
Even though there's a main character in My Hero Academia with the same power, and they make it cool in that show somehow, but it's what it is.
Miss Frog.
My Hero Academia kind of does the same concept as well, where they have really good characters
like
with really lame
quirks,
superpowers.
So
Yeah,
you
yeah.
have like whatever the fuck, It's like.
Man, I love having headphone jacks for ears.
Yeah.
Hold on
Or
a minute. She's doing some crazy shit though.
Or, Deku's mom can pull small objects towards her. That's all she can do. So
I thought you meant the.
Oh no, not the speedrunner. No,
I was like, what are you on about?
What?
Yeah. Okay, so I know Deku's mom personally, and she actually has telekinesis. Believe it or not.
Whoa!
That's crazy. Devu, known Sicily visitor to go see Deku.
That's crazy.
I will meet Deku in the real life here.
Yeah,
soon.
you actually will meet Deku soon.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. That'll be wild.
It's gonna go crazy.
I never would have thought that I would have met Deku before his death or Hedera, but here I am.
Yep.
It's the power of getting into GDQ and then GDQ also being in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, it's pretty much like insanely niche situation. But yeah.
It is really funny though. But another show I was thinking of, because there's like another one like that. There's certain scientific railgun is also like similar vibe of like people just like have like just random fucking powers, It's just like
I mean those are all like full of shit, but like mostly.
Yeah. Mine was like my whole idea was that it would be that, and then like occasionally you might hear about like actual superheroes solving real superhero stuff, but then these guys were just trying to live
just
their
like
lives
regular
with
dudes.
yeah,
who,
these are just
get
like
caught up in the bullshit sometimes.
yeah. Because I always think about like like you think about a Marvel movie and you think about just all the regular ass people existing in that universe, and that must be pretty horrible.
Yeah. You just have this like inferiority complex or something.
It's not an inferiority complex if I am inferior.
So true.
Well, and the other part about like this specific universe was like not everybody was gifted, so it wasn't like My Hero where it was like kind of normal for people to have lame quirks. It was like these guys were gifted, but their gifts were horrible comparatively to other people who had much better gifts.
I made this so much harder on myself than I needed it to. I'm mad.
You know, you're so real for that.
And
It's
my
like that.
favorite, my favorite part about that was like the guy you can't smell like chlorine. His whole origin story was it just like one day he swam for a lot as a kid, and then his dad thought he was sick because he couldn't smell the chlorine on his child. To the doctor to figure out why he couldn't smell anything.
Mm-mm.
And then everybody couldn't smell the chlorine, so it was like this whole thing.
Dude, that's crazy.
Nice.
Dude, it should have been he's like completely unaffected by chlorine, so his hair isn't like fucked up either, dude. Like sometimes you like the chlorine in the hair.
Yeah, that's true.
It would be a lot less weird than just like everyone trying to fucking sniff up this guy in a chlorine.
Yeah, let's give him a good old sniff, you know?
Yeah. I feel like the only reason I came up with that when I was a kid was the fact that like I was in swim class in high school, so I like hated the way chlorine smelled whenever, because like you know if you ever go to like a school pool, that chlorine is like fucking toxic.
Yeah, no, it's crazy and like a
This pick goes so hard.
like especially like when it's like indoor kind of thing. Like a lot of the pools that like public and stuff that I've been into, they're always outside, so the smell kind of like spreads out a bit. But like indoor pools especially are pretty bad with that.
I love
we
that
had
smell.
we had an indoor pool at my high school, and like that smell was like it was ridiculous. Like you literally felt like you were swimming in toxins.
It's great. You think I'm joking? I'm not.
I knew people that liked the smell of chlorine when I was a kid. I know for a fact that you people exist. I don't know why.
You people.
You people.
But I know for a fact that you do exist.
Yeah, I always thought it was weird when I first heard someone like, ew, chlorine bad. And I'm like, what? This smells great. But I guess to be fair, that's probably other people to me when I'm like, oh, coffee smell.
Oh, I don't think coffee smells good at all unless it's like unless it's like just freshly brewed coffee.
Well, see, that's
Like-
the thing. I don't even like that.
I'm fine with the smell. I don't like the taste.
Like
Yeah, same.
like I think cold coffee smell is like bad, like just fucking horrible smelling. But like freshly brewed coffee really isn't that bad for me.
I see. It didn't help that I worked in a coffee shop for a couple years too, but I hated the smell of coffee long before then.
Why would you even apply to a coffee shop?
I didn't. It was my parents' coffee shop.
Oh.
I worked in a coffee shop called McDonald's for 6 months,
Whoa.
where I worked.
That place
the
is
shift,
so prestigious.
I worked the shift.
Sounds pretty
from
niche.
2
I've never heard of it.
2 a.m. to 9 a.m. was the shift I worked, so all I did was serve people coffee.
Let's go.
And I made hash browns, so it's pretty much all I did when I worked at McDonald's. They didn't make me do anything else but make hash browns and make coffee and work the register. It was actually not that bad while I worked there.
Yeah, that actually does not sound bad at all.
No, because I never had to do any of like the real cooking, and those guys like actually worked hard.
Oh yeah.
I did not work hard.
Also, consider
Why? Are you the
Also
default
consider-
face? No.
I don't want to consider this, thanks though.
Are you the default? Yes. Why is the default portrait over here?
No, Fortnite default.
Why are
Wait,
we
you playing
default?
Fortnite? I thought you
No.
deleted Fortnite.
Me?
Perfect Cell is in there, man. He's perfect.
He's balling.
True.
I
He's Lois.
wait. What
He's
did you
low.
actually
He's
say?
Low.
Low? I can't believe he's Lois Griffin. Ow, my bones.
Is that even the right number?
But no, I don't hate Fortnite. Actually, as far as free-to-play games go, Fortnite is unironically probably the one that I like the most.
Fortnite is actually pretty good now. Like, I legitimately did not like Fortnite at first. Like, I actually did think it was pretty bad when
I
it
thought
like first came
Fortnite
out in
was-
2017.
As soon as Fortnite started adding every character in the entire fucking universe to it, I think it got cool. But before
Yeah,
then,
it was like that, like the crossover episodes. But like the game itself is legitimately just better. Like it's actually they've made the game itself better. Like the way like the gameplay loop works, a lot of the ideas they have, like the map itself. It's like a lot of the problems I have with the new gameplay additions have kind of like fixed the way that I felt about it at first.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like before, it was kind of like a boneless battle royale where like the rarities meant a little too much in terms of how weapons felt, and it was like actually kind of like an okie doke mechanic. But like now, it's kind of like things are a little more in line with each other. You have a sprint now. To like newer seasons had the fucking augments, which are hilarious. It's actually it's pretty cool.
so
They also put Kakashi in the game, so I unfortunately reinstalled the game.
I mean, Kakashi's pretty based. Can't
They
lie.
put him in the fucking game, man.
Is Gojo in the game too, or is it just Kakashi? Didn't they do JJK people? I can't remember.
I don't think they did JJK. I don't remember though.
Yeah, I don't know. They've done like everybody at this point. I wouldn't be surprised.
I'll be real. I think that might be a leak.
Oh wait, no. Actually, now that I think about it, yeah, I think it's coming. Now that I think about it, I believe it's actually on its way. I do remember that leak now.
Yeah, I believe that. I just think it's fun. Same room, because they're pretty much the same character.
Dude, I fucking love reading comprehension. Holy shit.
I love when Aura just tells me I could buy so many copies of Splatoon for $200 a month.
Yo.
He good. He really good.
Yeah, Zether, I read the gaming layout as the gaming legend, and it was really confused.
I am the gaming legend, so true. Also, good to know that you see the whole OBS right now.
Oh, it's been like this since I joined.
Oh, great.
I just
Yep, we've seen everything. All of it.
I've made funny comments hoping you would notice, and you just like didn't pay attention to them.
I don't even know what you said.
I said SA2 in the corner.
What? I didn't even hear that.
At what point is that they're just gonna clean up his OBS because he knows we're always gonna see it all the time?
No, I think it's
You should just
funnier.
double down on it.
Yeah, I was about to say I should scroll down and show you the 10 different thumbnail scenes.
You should honestly just start naming scenes like really stupid shit and seeing if we notice.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm always going to notice if he's on the OBS scene, man. It's just...
Just name one like, Soup, wake up, you're in a coma.
Like, it's a part of the bit that you look at his fucking dumb out, like, you just look at his OBS layout and you're just like, man, there's so much here. And it's not even like that bad. Like if you like need all the layouts, I mean, you need like, you know, like if you're going to use them, then you got it. It's just like really funny seeing SA2 in the corner is the name of the layout.
Hold up, we got most recent thing. We got bracket, the icon, the end, the Byron content. All of these have been used one time.
Thank goodness.
Can't wait.
She'll be mine.
Can't wait for Zether to get Photoshop. It's gonna be
I
truly the arc of all time.
soda.
Imagine.
That's dude. This song's gonna be a DB's head for years.
I literally, this song's like never gonna leave my head. It lives rent free in there. My OBS scenes are actually pretty organized. I have like very little scenes because I don't play that many different games, and that's just kind of it.
All right, is it back to normal now?
Oh my god, it is. I didn't even notice.
I have SA2. I have SA2 console, SA2 emulator, and SA2 PC, and those are my only scenes. Oh no, actually, I have an iCarly scene now.
Let's go.
Hey Randy, what's up?
Go.
My old on my
Yeah,
old computer, my OBS was like super disorganized, and then when I got like my new PC, it's like way more organized. Because at first I had it like separated by like different things I would play, and granted it was like because like I was playing like fighting games with like KH2 Rando, and so it was kind of like this like weird like I didn't want to like keep having to like make the fucking trackers and shit like invisible. And so I just made 2 different layouts, and then I had one for Melee. And then eventually I just started like, it's just like, fuck it. What I just gonna like, if I'm just gonna like keep making different ones for different games, it's just like for every different game I played, I just had like a different fucking layout. I just got like really a lot.
I use nested scenes because I'm cringe.
But now I just kind of have like 16 by 9 and 4 by 3, and that's like just kind of it.
I
Same.
don't have an SA2 console scene anymore because I renamed it to iCarly scene. that's my most
Massive.
recent game I played on console on there.
All right, I have decided that I will not make a safety save.
All or nothing,
If
baby.
I don't get it, I will just reset. I forgot it's 2 minutes of time
Hey, we're on
lost for
OBS
second
again.
try. Great. I tried to do it in a way that wouldn't do it, but it did it anyway, so I guess sucks to suck.
Yeah, I hate to be the one to break it to you.
No, it's funny.
Time is at 2 o'clock.
Man, I love shooting the laser. And
What
not
character is
getting-
this? Oh, I found you.
I
Faker?
found you.
Why are you so large?
Things to hear out of context. Me when I go to Dairy Queen and I order the small blizzard.
That's how
No,
I feel
seriously,
anytime
why
I go
are
to
they so
Dairy
huge?
We didn't order any. Yeah, I feel that way honestly about most ice cream places ever. Like you order a 1 scoop or a small, and it's always this huge amount of ice cream.
I mean, I get it. If I was ordering ice cream, I'd want the big ice cream usually, but except not really, because I order a mini.
I always order the medium size.
I'm not like a,
Ah,
I'm not like a big ice cream guy in public, I guess. Like I'll eat ice cream at home. I'll eat a shit ton of it at home. But if I'm out in public, I don't really like eating a lot of it out.
God, I love eating ice cream out, man. They put the fucking brownies in that shit, bro. Oh my goodness, man.
I get to play the game.
No, you don't.
Thank goodness.
You're right.
Like Team Sonic Egg Fleet.
3, 4, 5.
File export.
6.
Export.
I really should be playing Chaotic Egg Fleet. Get the fuck out of this ditch.
15. Is on normal ninja. Remove the G red from 30. Is on glitchboard. G-Red on 16. Worm.
Team Sonic Egg Fleet. I barely knew.
But what about
I'll
Team
never know
Dark
that
Egg
because I'll
Fleet?
never play it. I might one day know Team Dark Egg Fleet. I'll never
So
know
real
Team
bad.
Sonic Egg Fleet.
Let's go.
Warehouse. Yeah, inventor to box.
Even asking for Team
Worm.
Dark Egg Fleet's a lot though, because I gotta finish the second half of SA2 first.
Okay. Full view. Move to 16.
Ooh, that fucking hurt.
Return to 420. Full ingoes from 18 and warehouse.
See,
Warehouse.
the
Warehouse.
Egg Fleet is very base because it
Government
tests you
force.
on literally every skill in the game, including your ability to wait on auto scrollers.
Alright, nope. Gonna...
Well, luckily for me, because I play Dark, I'm pretty good at waiting on auto scroll.
There's only one auto scroller if you're doing the skip,
Nope.
which you should be because it's cool and epic.
Gonna swap to 2.
So in the version of the game you play, is it the LTA, right? Is that what it's called?
LTS.
Oh, LTS. That's no bot boost, right?
No
That's just
bop
like,
boosts.
yeah.
There are skips allowed though. It's just no bop boosts and no like power and no
Power Flight
power flight. That's the one.
for in
that's
pinball
the-
table
that-
launches.
That's the PC exclusive strat, right? The power gliding.
No, that's
no,
it's a thing you can do if you have skew gravity.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you can use skewed gravity with belly flop in LTS. You just can't chain it like continuously like you can in unrestricted.
Oh, interesting. I feel like the restricted category is more popular in Europe. So I feel like most people play the restricted category.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's more interesting. There's just less bullshit. Because bot boosts are very dumb.
A lot of them are.
What category is Katie playing? The
She's been playing LTS the whole time.
yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like she's interested in the unrestricted categories as far as I've seen.
That makes sense. Which category is more competitive? Like in terms of like what time's better? In terms of
hard
what's
to
the
say.
better run? Yeah.
It
Fair.
depends on the category.
Fair.
I can't believe I get to play the game.
Can I just cross dissolve all of these? Have I been making my life harder this entire time? Yes, I have! Love that.
Up the soda.
Actually, you know what? Let's just count runs. On
1,
boards.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, this is
That
definitely me
reminds
when
me-
I'm counting runs.
That reminds me of that bit in 06 fan dub where
Omega
like
count the
counting skits.
Yeah.
That's like honestly my favorite part of that entire fan dub, and I feel like it's underappreciated.
It was pretty
Yeah, that's
funny.
fair. It's super funny.
What do I do?
Okay, so Team Sonic and Team Dark have more runs on the unrestricted boards than their LTS counterparts, and
That is
the
true.
opposite is true for Team Rose and Chaotix. So
That
it's,
is
Wow.
that's
indeed
very
true.
funny.
Yeah.
I went to go get my chicken sandwich, so I was not here for this part of the conversation.
Yo, chicken sandwich? From
Chicken
where?
sandwich.
From home.
Yo, we love
Chicken
from home.
sandwich from home?
Homemade?
Like at your house?
No. Kind of. It's
No?
like I put like a chicken thing in the air fryer. It's like a.
Yo, air fryer.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
We
I'll
love
say 'cause
air
one-
fryers.
Clearly you own
Yeah,
an
so there's
air fryer.
42 runs in the unrestricted boards for Sonic and only 25 at LTS. Pretty good.
Yeah, we were just talking about how like the LTS categories are like seemingly more competitive.
Oh
Like,
yeah, no,
because a lot
100%.
more people play them.
That is just facts.
No, it's not!
Especially like the closer, like the more modern Heroes Unrestricted gets, like the worse it is.
Because there's just more
the
pop boosts,
further-
less gameplay.
It's not even just that there's more bot boosts. It's there's more shitty bot boosts.
Yeah, that too.
Like that's the thing. It's like Team Sonic
2018
Unrestricted a
was
few years
fine.
ago was like ultra competitive. Honestly, even like 2 years ago when it was just Bullet Station and that was it.
Yeah, I remember when Deku and Aura
Deku
were
and
playing
Aura
like
traded world records. They
were
actually
playing
did.
Sonic like crazy. Because I remember just watching Aura lose runs to specific bot boosts.
Yeah, it was specifically Bullet Station bot boost. It honestly, like before that, because then it's like again, Trell comes in, and then he's doing like the
Dabs
extended
on
Seaside
everybody.
Hill, the extended Seaside Hill bot boost, extended Ocean Palace, Bingo Highway bot, one of the fucking dumbest looking bot boosts I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Like Dark
what else
Rose,
did he
Dark and
do?
Rose do it too, but
He did.
I don't know if it's better or worse.
Oh,
I think it's worse as
definitely
Dark because
better.
Omega-
It's definitely better in Rose. I'll tell you that right now. The Rose one isn't
it-
that bad.
The Dark one is bad because you do the Sonic one, but Omega's fucking bigger.
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's like the Bingo High one fucking sucks too. And that 3 dumbass bot boosts before Bullet Station, by the way. Just 3 really bad bot boosts before Bullet Station. And then you get to Bullet Station.
And then you
and
do
then
Bullet
after
Station.
That, you have to do Bullet Station. After
Frog
all.
Forest.
Frog Force isn't that bad. I'm not counting the bot boosts that aren't that bad. Because if I'm counting every bot boost, then I would have included Power Plant and Rail Canyon. But those are fine.
And Power Plant? Really?
According to Aura and Deku, which is like my frame of reference, it's fine.
People like they don't hate Power Plant like they hate Bullet Station,
Yeah,
but
apparently.
they throw runs to it.
Well, I mean that shit's hard, but apparently it's
Yeah.
not. It's not Bullet Station hard.
No. And then there's Gator Skip.
Yeah, we don't do that shit though in Sonic, so who fucking cares?
Who the fuck is we?
Yes.
Have you seen? Have you seen my PV on Dark Unrestricted?
I have. And
Yeah.
That's
Who
Team
the fuck
Dark.
is we?
That's Team Dark. They don't do that shit.
Nah, Sonic can do that shit too.
I mean, they can. Well, they didn't. And then, dude, what? Dude, wasn't Trell adding in, like, Mystic Mansion at the end, too? Oh, my God.
Revo has yet to do that. If he comes back, he says he wants to push for 39
Yeah, it's fucking freaky. That's like
because of Mystic Mansion.
Friday shit.
Like, have you seen the double bot boost casino that he's been doing?
Yes.
That shit is fucking insane.
And then, like,
and then he does
while they're
3 in
not
Egg
hard-
Fleet.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Egg Fleet Final Fortress, while they're not as hard as the ones I named before, you're
They're
doing them
cannon
all
bot boosts.
checkpointless. Yeah, I was like, they're cannon bot boosts, and you're doing them all checkpointless.
Cannon bot boost suck ass.
So, mess up the 3rd bot boost in Final Fortress and get fucking
Yeah, there's only
rolled.
2 in FIFO, but there are 3 in Egg Fleet that at least Revo does. It is very funny.
What's listed as the main category for heroes? Restricted
Sonic
or unrestricted?
Unrestricted. Sonic
Yeah.
unrestricted.
They were
Where'd it
actually
go?
talking about changing it around so that LTS is viewed first. Just because at this point, it's becoming the main category. But I think for now, I think they're keeping it unrestricted.
Yeah, sure.
So I think the first one is like right at the start.
Yeah.
So it lands like right here.
Because the thing is, like, I think it's interesting because there's like two different parts of the conversation. Because there's like it's like you kind of want unrestricted first because it's like the faster category and it's like the legacy one. But
And
like,
it lands here.
yeah. But then like also at the same time, it's like the idea of like you have this. Dude, this publish doesn't even say much fucking time. What the fuck? No
Yeah,
shot.
no,
This shit
it-
only saves like 10 to 15.
Yeah, Vivo goes for this. And then the second one is at the top of this airship.
God, the zip is so fucking sexy. It's so cool.
Yeah, no,
It was
dark.
really fucking nice.
It's a dark thing.
But yeah, no,
I
it's just
tried
LTS
learning
is
this
just so active now. It's like, and especially now that we're having all the tournaments. So I think like honestly, there is a chance that like the Team Sonic boards could become even more active after this, and like I don't think it'll be more than unrestricted because I don't think we're getting 17 new runs on the board because of the tournament. But I would say
Honestly-
we might get at least 5 new runs, which would put it at like 30.
Honest to God, I tried learning this one. It's harder than it looks.
I didn't even think it looked easy.
And then it's harder than your average bot boost. Mostly because I usually end up overshooting it and not canceling in time.
I forget who I was talking to. But somebody
Meanwhile,
was like,
Revo gets this fucking landing.
somebody was like, I said something like wine skip is harder than it looks, and it already looks kind of hard. And then they responded with wine skip looks easy. What do you mean? I was like, what do you mean it looks easy? That trick
Bro.
doesn't look easy at all.
That trick does not look easy. It looks like as soon as I skid on it trying to do it too fast, I just fall over and die. That's what it looks like.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
I mean. That's what I mean by the trick. Like, looks it like it's harder than it looks, but like it also doesn't look easy in my opinion. Like, the trick looks hard. But,
So
yeah.
I get it to some degree. It kind of does look easy if you've only seen people do it successfully.
Okay, yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah,
Oh,
like if
yeah,
you've never
this
seen
one.
somebody fuck it up ever, then I guess you're right. Like it could.
Yeah, but
Right.
if you see the extremely common ways that people mess it up, you're just like, oh wait, that's
I just never even
Oh.
thought it looked easy. I guess like my expectation of wine skip always was that it was hard, just because like common sense led me to believe that if only one runner was doing it, then it was hard. Like,
yeah,
everybody
that's
else
fair.
would everybody
Um,
else would be doing it if it wasn't.
Yeah, I just saw it like whenever I first saw it, it was in very IL brain sort of thing,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and like several people do it in ILs. So I'm just like, yeah, you know, surely it can't be that bad. Several people are doing it. It looks easy enough. And then I tried it, and I was like, this is impossible.
I had a really, really steep learning curve with wine skip. Like I like just insanely steep. I wasn't even implementing it in ILs for so long because I had such trouble learning it.
Oh yeah, no, same.
Like I would like literally put practice into it, be like, okay, I'm a little bit better, and then like not think about it for months
Oh,
on end, and then
no,
put a little
no.
bit more practice in it.
Revo, no, not
Revo.
Psycho.
Right? I don't know.
Dude. It's crazy to think that at the time of this
Zoom.
record, it was faster than the Team Sonic Unrestricted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Team Dark Unrestricted was faster than Team Hero Unrestricted
Yes,
for
it
one
was,
point.
Yes.
At
Oh,
one
that's
point, yeah.
insane.
Revo is a freak.
Yeah, there's kind of like
I mean, you have a lot
all
of
the
sources
bot
of
boosts
damage.
ever.
Yeah, I was about to say that
This
is one
the
thing. You
third
do just
one
have
I
a
focused doing.
lot of sources of damage is a good way to say it. Some
Oh,
enemies
'cause
and
the
some
whole-
spots.
Yeah, because the whole reason why you can bob boost is because of enemies. So like, since Team Dark has more enemies all over the place, it makes sense there'd be more bob boosts to do.
Yeah.
And then you slam up against an invisible wall in the back that just makes sure you never overshoot this one.
Yeah. But that's why it's like, and now, I mean, now at this point, Team Sonic is faster. It's faster by like 3 minutes. Technically. It's faster
Yeah,
by 3
technically.
minutes.
45, 49. Team
No,
Sonic got restricted.
it's,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
not,
no.
It's not on the boards anymore. That's why
It's not on the board.
That's why it's technically.
Wait, what?
Trailhead of 41.
No longer.
Trailhead of 41. Trailhead of 41.
No, it was a 42.
Yeah, it was a 42. He skipped 43.
Why isn't it on the boards?
He took everything down.
He took everything down and
Oh.
deleted
Ah.
everything.
I see. My least favorite person.
Why did he
He
do
was.
that?
He was
it
battling
seemed like he
depression
was
for a
going
long
through
time.
some like serious mental stuff, and it
Wow.
was
For a very long time, actually.
and it really got to him, and we don't even really know exactly what the source was. Very clearly, like home issues, but like, you know,
Nobody
we
really
never
knew-
really
knew
talked to
him.
him. So all we know is
Mm.
that he's fine. He's doing fine now, but
That's good.
all his shit's deleted. You know, like thankfully he's like still around. He's just not really speed running.
Yeah. Which is fine. I just.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. Like,
Very, especially since it's all gone.
yeah, it's like. People gotta stop treating the game like it's so serious, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, or it's like, you know, stop treating it like the run that you leave when you're done has to be perfect. Like it's like
Yeah.
you know, like I think most runners probably plan to do one more run before they stop. And you know, sometimes you just never get to that run, and that's okay. Like
Yeah.
because at one point, like that's still your best time you ever got, even if you know you aren't 100% happy with it. But that's still like you know, it's still a big deal. That's the best run you ever got.
Yeah.
I don't know. My plan is I'm trying not to get so precious about it. Once I'm done, I'm just going to leave the YouTube there, just leave it all on SRC, and I may never touch it again. But
Yeah.
I have all my YouTube like PBs unlisted, but like they still exist.
Yeah,
that's
like,
fine too, because you
I
can
have
see them on
unlisted,
SRC.
But I mean, I
At
also
least-
guess I don't have a plan to like delete them. It's like I have them unlisted so that people just don't find them on the recommended. I don't. It's just for the sake of them being on the board.
Oh yeah, this is the CSI Bob boost that Sheldon runs.
I just have like I don't know.
I don't know. My YouTube channel is just like a dumping ground. I don't really treat it as a YouTube channel that I actually want to accumulate views at. It's like literally just.
That
Yeah.
used to be my thing, and then I made a real YouTube channel. and
Yeah, I was
now
about
it's
to
like-
say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you,
think
you have
if you-
actual content. I understand why you.
I think that
Unlisted.
if all of a sudden I made a video, if I wanted to start making serious videos on YouTube and I wanted to use that same channel, then yeah, I would do the same thing. But I don't really have an aspiring YouTube career.
This is the
Career's
super
gone
hard mode
anyway.
Bob boost too.
So if anybody it does have an aspiring YouTube career, you should do my good idea for a video that I think would get lots of views. Tier list of insurance mascots based on who could beat up the other one.
The insurance mascot fucking
Guy-
tournament.
Geico Lizard being at the bottom.
No. Hold up. All the insurance
What?
mascots. Let's see. We have we got Affleck, we got Flo. This guy?
That's just a lady.
There's like, well, so here's the thing about Flow though. If you watch, so I've done some research into this because like there was a period of time where I wanted to make a video series, like not a video series, well, yeah, kind of like a series like this.
You know,
And,
A video.
And And like Flo, if you watch like all the Geico commercials, there's like proof that she's kind of like a higher being and not just a person. Like she has
Yeah.
some sort of like magical abilities
Yeah.
past just being human. So it's a little bit of a like same with the Geico lizard. Honestly, he has like weird moments where he's like doing stuff that isn't really. My number one for a person who would win is Mayhem. No, is it? Yeah, Mayhem, which is the All-State
Yeah,
mascot.
makes
The one,
sense.
the one that like literally just causes chaos anywhere he is, and just destroys everything around him. But
Hey, yo, this shit
Like-
is fucked up. You may have heard of Extended Ocean Palace, which goes to like about the rock section.
and then you
But
have
then
the
Then you
And
have
then you
this. What the fuck this is?
then you have Limu Emu and Doug, who like that's a literal fucking emu. Emus are pretty
I'm
fucking
sorry,
powerful
what the fuck
birds.
was that?
See,
Yeah.
this is a different version than the one that's in the fucking Team Sonic world record. Trell does a bot boost from there to there, but it's with an enemy on the right side, as opposed
Also-
to on the left.
Consider it's a tag team too. It's two.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's two. So Limu Emu and Doug are two, which that was the other big debate that we had. Is like, do they count as one mascot because they're like the sentient of Liberty Mutual, or is it like, do you split them up as two different mascots?
Yeah, no.
And
This is his gold.
like they're like the ice
54.
climbers. I consider them more like the ice climbers. Like
How
you
we
know,
doing
like
it?
Yo, the ice climbers of
The
mascots.
first one's kind of
Yeah.
cool too.
Wait, hold on. They have to go at the top. Everybody's gonna get fucking wobbled.
yeah, exactly.
This one's kind of cool too.
But
Also,
I
hello, person who joined.
think it was Liam because I think
Yeah, it was Liam.
yeah
Yo.
Liam.
Yeah, I'm just not one to talk over people, so let's do it.
No worries.
Hello.
It's good. It's good. How you do?
Good. Starting job tomorrow. I've procured emergency work rations for the next 3 months. Cup of
Woo!
Let's go.
Nice.
Also, Canadian detected.
Yeah.
I can't
this dude
believe
can-
you're Canadian.
Canadian cup
Then
of soup, is that a thing?
I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say cup of soup, and I'm just gonna say cup of soup. What does it say?
Oh
on
no,
the
it's because you said tomorrow.
Oh, I didn't even hear that. Two more.
What? It must say
I'm
tomorrow.
keenly aware of my yes.
Ma.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
no,
single-
you're not
single
supposed to
segment
because
strats.
you're Canadian.
Oh yeah, single segment strats by the way. Parentheses 301.
It
Single
does
second.
say-
Real.
It does say cup of soup on the box, so forgive me.
Let's go, cup of soup.
Cup of soup. Plus, my girlfriend got me like an instant ramen mug, so I'll just like leave it at work and wash it and like write my name on it.
You're telling me this shit 301?
10 Canada facts you didn't know. Number 10. Canada resides in North America.
He missed his
I'm
pipe.
looking at this
Like-
shit.
like
How the
card.
fuck does this get a 301? What do you mean?
How does Canada
I guess he makes it the other
exist
side.
in America? That doesn't make any sense, man.
Nart America. Nart America.
Oh, damn.
Both bridges? Okay.
No, I know North America. That's like Montana and Wyoming and shit.
North Dakota. Yeah.
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Minnesota, eh? Or Canadian Americans down there. Minnesota.
Revo did say to me before his Grand Metro was really bad. Is this the Cope?
But yeah, we were ranking
Oh, yeah, it's
insurance
just a code.
agents based on who could beat each other up.
It's true.
Insurance agents. Let's go.
Insurance mascots, not agents. Sorry.
What other ones you got for us, Steve?
So Jake from State Farm is a really
Ooh.
interesting case because he practically can teleport.
Yeah.
But it's like kind of with condition though, because you have to
I was
like
about
sing
to
the
say.
jingle. So
Yeah.
it's like unless Jake from State Farm has a tag team as well, he's kind of just a guy.
Okay,
So
no,
it's
no, no,
like-
hold on. Guys, the thing is there's like 20 million Jake from State Farms. You have to understand that is
Okay,
Oh.
okay, but like,
Wait, this is
I
part of the
think-
lore?
There are many.
it's like a
I thought there was only
hive
two.
mind.
I thought there was just the white one and the black one. Is there
Also,
more than two?
who else is wearing khakis?
It's a
I'm just
fucking
saying.
hive mind, man.
It has to be.
All right. This is the lore.
It's the fucking Octopath Traveler hired help skill, where they just fucking like he just fucking calls in and there's like 18 of them. They just go. They just fucking beat the shit out of you,
Bum
dude.
rush you.
All right.
And
You know what?
They all
Yeah.
think in unison. Like they,
That's like the speedrun.
like it's a
strat for
literal
Tessa.
hive mind.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I watched that shit and I was like, damn, they really just body people when they're severely under level. It's cool.
Yeah. No, I've been playing Octopath 2 recently, and it's still just as good in that game.
Let's go.
It's just, it's really
See, what does he
fucking
get?
stupid.
What does he get at this check? 215.
Oh yeah. So like, I tried to remove a light bulb in my bathroom that's been burnt out, and I just kind of pulverized it.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh,
I don't know if there's like a detach thing, like if it's like secured in something and I gotta like unhook it or whatever. But
So here's the funny thing. So like the glass part is just broken, right?
yeah,
oh, that was sick.
So you're gonna need to turn off the breaker and
Oh, yeah,
just
'cause that's still
unscrew it manually with some kind of long fucking thing that is hopefully grounded, has some rubber on it.
301.
Yeah, this
Like-
is the worst part of the job. I'm real. Fucking hate
So,
doing
like-
this shit.
so what, you've done that before, like with
Oh, it's awful. It's miserable. You have to fucking make sure it's off. Make sure you have something grounded that you can use to, like, turn it. You kind of have to. It's like a weird. We had like
I
a
will just
weird
go
like.
pick up a rubber glove from the dollar store and fucking chance it.
Nah, I
First,
wouldn't.
I need to figure out what fucking wattage I need, because that was the whole purpose of trying to remove the light bulb in the first place, was to figure out what kind of bulbs I need to go buy at the dollar store.
Fair. Yeah.
Well-
No, the thing that we used to get it out was like it was like a weird like thing on a stick that had like a lot of teeth that you basically just jam into the thing. But in lieu of that, you can use a plastic spoon if you really want to.
Fun.
I can't find these styles of bulbs like even in the dollar store, so I wouldn't even know where to begin.
Yeah, like you can just cut some notches into a plastic spoon and use that potentially. It will be very agonizing and the worst though. Just fair warning.
Agonizing and the worst.
Mm-hmm.
You should have said sooner.
Luckily, to be fair, like I haven't.
This
like,
is when
fully
it's off.
pulverized.
And you don't have to
I haven't-
worry about getting electrocuted the whole time.
Like as you can see, it's not fully demolished. I just happened to like, kind of. I
Oh,
was trying to unscrew it. I was trying to be super gentle. I was like lightly pressing it in, lightly pulling it out, trying to make it give some kind of give at the base so that it could turn at all, but it didn't. And then eventually I just went.
so just like half of it snapped off. So there's still something to grab onto that isn't conductive.
Not like honestly, it's not even that anything snapped. It's that like just that one little chip you see is what fell off.
Okay. This is much safer then. You're not gonna. It's not like the whole
Yeah.
fucking thing exploded.
No, I'm not just doing the. It's not just like the base is the only thing that exists now.
Okay, yeah, no, I was horrified for your safety for a minute.
I'm
there.
still pretty much in like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing mode, but like I figure as long as I can figure out what kind of wattage these things take,
Mm-hmm.
then I can replace it. But I need
True.
to figure out
Wattage
first how
is
to
important.
unscrew these, because is there like it just seems like they're like there's like a latch or something that I don't know where the fuck it would be. And then to make matters worse, the one above my shower is like covered by like a plastic thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know how to remove that.
Yeah, the plastic things I've not had to deal with personally.
Got the soda.
Because
Your redeemer just like randomly sing just random parts that fucking song kills me.
So the other insurance agent, the other part of us that made it weird, actually, was that so Allstate's one mascot's Mayhem, but then they have another mascot that's just this like regular dude that just like talks. And it's like, which one do you use? Do they both count? Like, you know, because like insurance mascots change for different different ones over time. Does each only get one rep, or if they've had more than one
I would
mascot,
say
do they get
multiple
more than
reps
one rep?
is fair, but if they have multiple reps, they're not in the same faction, as it were.
Yeah. Like they it's not like they get to tag team another rep. It's like
Yeah, because like they're competing against each other too.
yeah. And the other Allstate agent's like kind of like a throwaway anyways, because he's just a guy. He doesn't do anything other than he's just like a dude.
Oh, okay.
Like Mayhem's broken compared to a lot of them. I mean, he's
And this one's for my kitchen, but luckily one of these still works. I just at least it gives me a better view of the base, and I'm assuming the bases are the same.
yeah.
Boy, I am just bleeding time.
If you do you get any resistance from pushing up on the the cover?
Oh, for the shower one, let me check.
Yeah.
In doing this, I've learned two things. There's like a tiny little bit of wiggle room there, and it's probably like some kind of glass rather than plastic.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It looks more like glass. You might be able to like if it feels a little looser than you thought, you might just be able to unscrew it. That's likely how it's attached. But otherwise, I'm not entirely sure.
the only like kind of craziness that opens up if you allow more than one insurance rep is that the Geico lizard, obviously he's the mascot, but Geico has so many mascots.
Yeah, watch out for the cavemen.
Yeah, like you have the caveman, you have the camel, you have the pigs.
Are they all are they all in allegiance with each other, or is it just a free for all?
No. So that was what we talked about. It has to be a free for all because if they were all like on the same team, it would be too OP.
I mean that actually would be pretty huge for the Gecko though, because like you said, he's kind of got nothing going for him. But I mean, if he's like the leader of the wider Geico universe.
Oh. Yeah, so there's the Affleck duck. He's broken. There's the general, who is the fucking dude, and is Shaq a mascot? Because Shaq, like,
You have a point.
and then I don't know. This might only affect the only people who would remember this girl would be the older of us. But there's like this pink-haired girl that was like on some like insurance. She was like a secret spy. I remember her too. I don't know if I'd count her. She's not. Who else? Yeah, Emu Limu. We already talked about them. They're broken.
Okay, so I tried to like unscrew that like plastic glass cover thing.
You know?
No matter what direction I turned it in, it eventually got stuck.
I see. Okay.
And now it's like hard to loosen it again.
Interesting.
Are we loosening up?
The Mutant Piranha pictures I sent, the shower, the light that's above the shower that looks like it's covered by glass.
Oh, the stupid fucking light bulb. I hate light bulbs.
Wait, somebody did it.
They're lamps, but yeah.
Is this a video or is this just matchup debate death battle? Oh, this is pretty funny. This thumbnail's really funny for it.
Where's the music?
Look at this. Look at this thumbnail. It's so funny.
This is a very good thumbnail.
All right. But yeah, but my plan was for this video, which is like the reason why it never got made, was I wanted to be like really thorough about it. Like at that time I was into this. I had this idea. It was around the time I first got into like really long style documentary videos. And so I pretty much wanted to watch every insurance commercial ever was the idea before I started. So I could know everything about every insurance commercial, like any facts you would know about any of them.
Yeah. Fair.
But again, all that's so much work. And it's more fun to just speculate than it is to actually do the work.
Yeah. Okay, thank fuck.
But think of how many views it would get.
I do think the video would be a hit. If somebody made that video and it was done to the specs that I thought, it would be like an insane hit. Sorry, Liam, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, sorry.
You're good. My kitchen lights have like a... They're like on a bar, where they drop down kind of like on like a lamp thing. As you can see. The metal bar has a sticker at one point that says maximum 12 watts.
Maximum 12 watts. Damn.
13 watts, my bad. 13 watts.
Fucking tiny ass lamps, goddamn. Weak shit.
Well, all of them, like a lot of the dollar store ones were only like 4 to 6 watts.
The fuck? I guess I'm like very used to like 755 fucking watts and shit like that. So like, these just feel like baby numbers.
I'm not sure watts matters. I think it's voltage that matters.
No, the watts do matter.
Yeah. I know amperage doesn't matter. I know that's the one that doesn't matter, but... What's the difference between watts and voltage? Maybe they're like the same thing.
If you
One
asked me
kills
this,
you
like,
and the other
3
makes
years
you
ago, I would
die.
have been able to know.
One kills
Or
you,
would have
and
been
the
able
other
to tell
makes
you.
you die.
I always forget this. I know they're like very interrelated, and I forget literally every time. The worst fucking actress in the world.
I know I'm dealing with batteries a lot. Maybe voltage is more like for batteries, and watts is more like the output of that same voltage.
Watts is the
know.
product of amps times volts. Voltage is the force that makes the current flow. Okay. And
Okay,
makes
that makes sense. So yeah, so watts is the output of the voltage, more or less.
Pretty much. Which is the important part.
Yeah, so watts do matter because you need to, because it can only output so much.
So if it's something that requires more output than you're putting into it, then it's just not gonna fucking work right.
Yeah, it just won't light up, or if it does, it'll be dim. Or
pretty much.
or if you're loading too much watts into a bulb that can't take that, then
It'll fucking explode. Yeah.
It'll explode. Yeah.
Hooray! I love explosions.
Okay. I finally... Okay, so I got a clearer picture of this bitch, but here you go.
See, my favorite are the lamps that are such high wattage that the fucking oils on your skin, if that touches the glass, it will fucking explode. So
Theater lights.
This shit's the worst.
It's because like
Yeah,
they run
halogen.
so hot that it will start to like actually boil.
Yeah.
Fucking glasses or what happens. So.
Yeah, halogen's pretty intense too. I don't know if theater
I
lights
worked
are
a lot with
halogen or not.
I worked a lot with halogen stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Risk of fire. No way.
I thought that LED replaced a lot of halogen stuff, but maybe I'm capping.
Max 13 watts. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna look at that again in the bathroom and see what.
Yeah, I mean, I would still double check the watts on the actual lamps themselves, but like, if there's a warning label, then yeah, it's probably safe to say that it's 13 watts.
13 watts. I barely knew her.
That's what I'm saying.
Whoa!
It's a little spooky trying to touch the bathroom light right now because I could see like half of it move and the other half not.
Yeah, I would.
Regardless, like,
Don't turn it on.
Well, yeah, I'm not ever turning those on because neither of the bathroom lights work right now. Right.
Yeah, I mean, just do
So-
not run a current through that. Whatever you.
I'm
fucking do,
yeah.
please.
I would tape
No
down
worries.
that light switch. I've done that before, where if I had fucked up
Yeah,
lights in my house.
if the actual glass is like loose on it, though, that could be a problem for removing it.
As long as I can like get high up enough that I'm actually unscrewing from the base. But first things first is figuring
Yeah,
out.
I would
think
definitely
using my
recommend wearing gloves for that.
Oh yeah, I am. I'm going to. I'm gonna go grab some fucking rubber gloves from dollar store.
Yeah.
But for what I think the plan is, the kitchen light seems to have the same like base for where this screwy bulb is attached to. So I don't know if that's either like an adapter or like just a thing that holds the whole thing. So maybe I have to unscrew from that thing rather than the actual bulb.
Never
Is that
heard of
possible? You think?
I've never heard of a fucking adapter for a lamp.
You see that like little like base? You see where like in the kitchen light one, you see how there's like a base and it kind of like comes over that little like fluorescent tube part of the light or whatever. Like that's where it's obviously hooked into, and that's where it's like secured and tight and won't move. And if I try to just like caveman unscrew it, it's just gonna break and bust. So I need to figure out whether it's like I have to unhook those little things and then unscrew the bulb, or if it's like I unscrew the whole thing.
Yeah.
She's fine.
It appears that I found the time save.
No way. He's such a game.
I'm saved. No way.
Yeah.
Time save doesn't exist. What are you talking about?
It's so true. I've never heard of that before.
I'm wondering if this attaches with prongs from the looks of it.
I'm wondering if you
You might
be
not
mine.
even have to screw it, but I don't know.
You pull it out, just like
I don't know. I would be scared to suggest that. I guess if you get too much resistance from trying to unscrew it, that like it just doesn't fucking turn at all, then maybe, but I don't know. This just looks like a very strange lamp to me.
Yeah, I'm
World
Googling and see if I can
strangest.
find common like hacks for this shit. There's got to be someone out here who's encountered this problem. Try to unscrew light bulb, and it broke.
Yeah, very common problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. From plus a minute to
How many
minus
squirrels does
42.
it take to unscrew a light bulb? Or what?
64!
Fuck, I love SpongeBob so much.
That's the wrong thing!
Oh god, that's from Squirrel Joke. That is one of my least favorite episodes of SpongeBob.
Which episode?
Squirrel Jokes.
I don't think I know.
It's
What happened?
not
You
that
describe
good.
the episode?
They just make fun of Sandy the entire time.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
Well, like I know it's an old episode because I remember the episode.
Yeah,
but,
it's real old. It's like
Yeah,
I think it's like episode 5.
yeah. Like it might be like around the time they brought Sandy in. I think.
Yeah, I think it was literally like her first episode after Tea
Like,
at the Tree Dome.
Introduced. Yeah. How do you just know the fucking names of the episodes?
Yeah, that's fucking unreal.
So I had the first 100 episodes DVD, and I watched it a lot.
Oh.
So I
Fair.
remember a lot of the episode names.
That's just crazy. That's awesome that you do. Like, I think that's very cool.
I think it means I have no life, but I appreciate it.
Like, no judgment, but that's there. I've never known anybody in my life that just knows SpongeBob episodes by their actual names. So that's cool.
You know, that's fair.
I don't think I know like any show by like episode names, honestly.
Yeah, I don't think I know a lot either.
I know one specific One Piece episode by name because it's really fucking hilarious.
I could probably tell you the name of every Avatar episode if you ask.
I was just about to say that, Aaron.
Oh,
I was like,
actually, yeah.
I do know a decent chunk of Avatar episode names now that I think
What's your least favorite Avatar episode, and why is it The Great Divide?
I wonder.
The Great Divide is a bad episode.
Nothing lasts forever.
Dude, it all like I don't know. There's like something about like the Avatar name. I don't know. There's something about the Avatar names that just feel right too. Like they're just it's like a good set of names.
Yeah, I
Okay,
agree.
so-
I think they do it pretty well.
It is possible that it could be like a different type of thing. I have no clue. Someone posted something in electrical on Reddit and then just fucking deleted it. So great, now I can't fucking.
What the fuck?
I don't know why people do that. That drives me fucking nuts.
So the thread is just still there, what the initial question is, and it's like, bro, please.
Because like, it's a great question. Is this supposed to unscrew? How do I change the bulb? And then it's just deleted.
Messed up.
Yeah.
I think sadly a lot of people use Reddit for porn, and I think at some point people don't want to look at porn anymore, so they delete their Reddit's accounts, and then.
You can find porn on Reddit?
Oh yeah.
Very
yeah.
customized porn on Reddit, dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's like where you find anything your heart desires is on Reddit.
I see.
Most OnlyFans.
I thought that was what
blogs will post their
Tumblr
news
was for. What the
free.
fuck?
I also thought that was what Tumblr was for. I'll be real with
Tumblr
you.
got rid of their nudity policy.
Yeah, they got rid of their nudity policies, and I'm just like, where the fuck does it go?
Yeah, it kind of just it went to Twitter. It went to Twitter and Reddit. It was pretty much who absorbed the.
I certainly knew about Twitter. It's kind of hard to avoid on Twitter. But I guess I've just completely
Yeah, it's very
avoided it
hard to
on
avoid
Reddit.
on Twitter.
Reddit has like pretty good restrictions for 18 plus content. So it's like honestly, I'm not surprised that you guys don't know that it's there. But yeah, they have a decent chunk of 18 plus content.
What are we doing? We're watching hentai?
No, we are not.
Oh.
I did it.
He's so
Devu.
What?
Yo, let's go, Leo.
Okay, Ivy, you're gonna see what this is. I'm gonna take a picture of it.
Oh, right, I'm ready. I'll give you my professional advice because I am technically a professional, I guess.
Hentai?
Yeah. I do it! I fucking do it! I do it if
That's
that's
what
the
these
problem.
fucking sons of bitches are.
Yeah, I saw the base and I was like, that looks too
So-
large.
I have to push in and then pull it. It seems like it's like kind of like a push, small twist.
Oh,
and pull.
God.
Once.
That's awful. I hate that. Does it at least
too.
list the wattage?
What does it say? Let's see. Let me see. It says 120 volts, 60 hertz, 13 watts.
Okay, that's exactly as many watts as you can use, so perfect.
I don't know where to
Good
find
luck
these,
finding this at a dollar store, though.
No, we didn't find it at all. You have to go to fucking Canadian Tire or some shit. They better have a Canadian Tire.
God.
Also, is that bubble supposed to be there on the light? Do you see that bubble?
Yeah, no, someone touched that shit. I would definitely recommend handling these with gloves.
Cool. Good enough.
Me when I randomly learned
So-
today that Ivy is knowledgeable on light bulbs.
Lamps, but yes.
Lamps.
They're called lamps.
Specifically lamps.
They are called lamps. The things that you put them in are called fixtures.
Yep. That's how I know you're knowledgeable on it.
I did this shit for a living for like 2.5
Thank
years. What do you mean?
Goodness.
It's just you correcting that to lamps. It just that really got me.
Yeah, they, you know.
You're right though. I'll try to remember.
Thank you.
I did
appreciate it.
know the fixtures thing actually. I've heard that before.
I will utilize my talk over people card this one time. I want to get this out of my hand. How do I safely dispose of this?
So, brain.
I mean, I'll end up probably just throwing it down the garbage chute.
It should
Just not on
definitely
top,
go
it should
to
go
the
in-
recycling somehow if you have like an electronics recycling somewhere nearby.
I would
have
just-
like the recycling for the chute, but it would probably fall and then shatter.
I just wrap
Yeah,
it in a
that's the
shit.
thing.
I just wrap it in a shitty towel and throw it in the trash.
Oh, yeah, that's something we used to do with like some of the lamps that we use is we would specifically put them back, like we would keep all the packaging and stuff for them because they like come with like foam. There's like foam padding in the packaging and stuff, so you could do something like that. I think we also intentionally like crushed them before recycling them or something like that.
I have Christmas bags.
Mm-hmm.
That should work, right? Christmas bags.
Yeah, just something to keep it from shattering, because yeah, that could be bad.
Just a wee bit.
Bathroom towels has shards of glass in it now from the other one. So I still have some
No,
that gift
it's
wrapping.
Beam Gunner.
Some of those like
That's me.
this.
Beam gunner. I barely knew her.
So true. Oh, I found more time save. It was just buried.
Buried time save. I barely knew her. Also, Liam, you can talk over me whenever you want. I will
True.
never be offended.
Thanks, dude.
Yeah,
My
you
subconscious
can
brain
talk.
just goes, "Just shut up." Is what happens to me. It just says, "Stop talking." And like it's like the heart. You know how like when you're running on a treadmill and there's that thing where it like yanks it out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Or it
yeah,
stops
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like I'll be talking mid sentence and I hear other dialogue in the same, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I get that. That's totally fair.
Yeah, I mean, unless it's like excessive over and over again, I normally don't care if anybody talks over me. That's like kind
Yeah.
of the way I see it. And I can only list a few people that have ever even done that to me in the server who have talked over me enough that I
Seahawks.
Seahawks, yes. That's true. But I
But say
wasn't
you
gonna
can say
his
Seahawks.
name.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, it's pretty much Seahawks Ori Flub, honestly, is the list.
Yeah.
Among Us. Sorry.
Sure.
But
So
I
true.
mean, I don't hold it against them or anything. But it's just
No,
the
yeah,
only-
of course
it's just
not.
the only people who've ever done it to me.
Yeah.
And I get it, like, because I know I talk over people quite a bit myself, so I try not to hold it against people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's hard in an online sense. Like a lot of times when you don't have people talking over you IRL, it's a lot of like facial cue stuff. It's a lot of like actively looking at people's facial cues, conversation,
Dude, like, because you can.
stuff, and also their vocal tone, which is just a lot harder to detect all those things when you're online.
In real life, you can like tell when someone's like about to speak, which is
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
huge.
Yeah. Like being able to see in somebody's face that they're about to say something is a pretty powerful thing that you don't see in online. Like it's like Or like, because you can just tell when somebody's about to say something. For the most part, you know, sometimes you have really shy people that aren't really good at social cues that can't really make that point across through just their
Right.
face. But for the most part, most people can do that. So
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, I do give people more slack on VCs than I ever do in real life. In real life, I get pretty annoyed by it pretty quickly in real life, to be honest.
Oh yeah, no, real. I'm like, I know you see me. Like we're not doing this.
Yeah, we're making eye contact right now. Like, what do you mean? Like, why won't you shut the fuck up and let me talk?
Eye contact.
It is also
fuck
kind
up.
of like when I'm in IRL spaces, I like expect people to just like generally be better at being social as well. So it's kind of like that other thing of just like an expectation of people being better at understanding social cues. Like, so that's like the other thing. It's just like, okay, yeah, no, we're like, we cannot do this. Like some people online who I like don't know super well, I can like chalk it up to it being online, but you know, it's like somebody in person. I'm like, okay, like this, it's like slightly less excusable.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's like you're somebody who's like really your friend, I guess. I mean, I consider a lot of you guys friends now, so I do tend to get more annoyed with you guys quicker than I used to. But
Right.
Yeah, fuck you, asshole.
Nah, you're so real for that, actually.
but
No, yeah.
But like obviously with my IRL friends, like yeah, there's like certain expectations you put on your friends once they become your friends. So,
Yeah.
but like you know, there are people like Ori's a good example, like somebody who I don't talk to pretty much at all. I don't have high expectations of Ori in terms of my social interactions with Ori because Ori's just an acquaintance to me. So, but maybe
Right.
one day me and Ori will be friends, and maybe one day I'll have higher expectations of them socially, you know. So,
Yeah.
Right.
but yeah, that's just kind of what happens.
Elise.
Some people, though, I just say they're chronically online, and that's just kind of where it lives.
Right.
How do you make an arrow?
You make a line, and then you make 2 other diagonal lines, and it looks like it's pointing at a thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
You mean like
Brush tool.
in OBS? How do you make an arrow?
No. In
So I was gonna say that's not a photo editing software. Zether might try to convince you it's a photo editing software.
It is! It is! It's my favorite one!
Dude, okay, no. Unironically, if you want a really good, like, free photo editing software, Google Slides is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Google what?
Google
Google
Slides.
Slides.
I've never even heard of it.
It's
I'll-
PowerPoint, but Google.
Oh, slides. I thought you said flies. I was like, what the fuck is Google Flies? I've never heard that before.
Yeah,
Ooh.
Google learned how to fly. It's all over
First
for us.
try. Huge.
I don't know why I put this on such a big base, but
Because in some cases I even prefer Google Slides to Photoshop because Google Slides has actually like good cropping.
What?
Yeah. So in Photoshop,
Mean.
when you crop something in Photoshop, it doesn't just crop the layer; it crops the whole canvas. So you have
crop
to
just a layer.
no.
yeah,
You have to
can
do something
definitely crop-
weird.
You have to do transform on the thing you're trying
Well,
to.
yeah, you can do transform, or you can just make
Can
a
you? Hold up,
selection
hold
and
up, hold
delete
up.
everything that's not within the selection.
Yeah, see that's the thing. It's just way more annoying than selecting the crop tool and then
I mean,
cropping
if
it
you-
to the image.
I guess you could use Illustrator for stuff like that.
God, what a scary mission.
I feel like that's a skill issue, Blue. I'm sorry. I can't.
No.
I can't get behind that.
I know how to crop things in Photoshop. I'm just saying it's more annoying in Photoshop than it is in almost every other program that has a cropping feature.
Okay, I see. So it's not like when you're working in Photoshop, you go and then crop in.
No.
Go
I know. Yeah,
go
I
back
do
to
it all in
Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Okay. You just mean, but if you're gonna crop an image real quick, you might go to slides and do it.
Yeah, because it's just
I
way
see.
easier. Because it's faster.
I see now.
It's I don't know. I just don't like the way they do it on Photoshop. It's stupid.
Stinky poo poo.
I live in Photoshop. Hello.
Hi,
I,
living in Photoshop.
The lasso tool is my best friend.
I like Photoshop. I was a pretty big Photoshop enthusiast when I had it, but I haven't.
It's alright.
I haven't had it in a while. I used to pay for it, and then I stopped paying for it, and I just haven't had it since then. And I've been too lazy to pirate it. So
I stole it from my school.
Let's go. Pirates.
Piracy.
Yeah.
Okay.
wait
So
a minute. Are you looking for the One Piece?
Yeah, it's true. I'm gonna be king of the pirates. Queen of the pirates, I guess. Huh, never thought about it.
I don't know. Even Big Mom would call herself king of the pirates, so it is like a. I don't know.
Weird.
It's
That's
just
like a figure of speech in that sense, huh?
yeah. It's more like a figure
It's
of
meant to be
speech
like
in the One Piece
emperor or
universe.
whatever. There's not like an empress or whatever terminology, I guess.
Yeah, I guess there's just not a word for it in Japanese.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, you reign supreme. You are the great supremer,
Yeah.
right?
I love being the great supremer.
Me too.
Supreme. What were
Now-
you saying, Liam, before I cut you off with Big Mom
So
and the
I
One
got
Piece?
I got both the dead kitchen lights out, and now in Crunch there's the pattern. It's like you gotta like rotate it clockwise and then pull it out.
That's
You rotate it clockwise
so fucked up.
to unlock it, so it's not like stuck in place anymore. Because there's
You
little
know-
bulbs or like little like round metal at the end that'll like keep it up there. It's like on the track, right? So circle peg and round hole.
Bees in the trap. Bees in the trap.
But the only issue now is that if you look at like the one on my light in my bathroom, it's like really hard to get my fingers all the way up to like the base and avoid the light.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm wearing a glove, that makes that dex check a little harder.
Yeah. It
As
would
I just
definitely
tried-
give you
as I just tried
disadvantage.
out with the glove.
I like almost never wear a glove while I'm at work because of the dex check. It's like a little.
Because of the dex check.
Yeah.
You know, I hate the dex check too, but like it's fucking necessary for shit like this because you want to not die, ideally.
Yeah.
Ideal.
But I also want to get. I figure it's probably safer to have this
Ideally.
thing out. Like if this thing is out and a current runs to it, I would be much more like, okay, you know what I mean, rather than like, hey, there's a broken bulb that could have a current run to it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, luckily it wasn't turning on to begin with, so there was burnt out. But I don't know, it could still probably do shenanigans. So I don't want to. I don't want.
It can still have a current running through it. It just doesn't have enough fucking gas to make the actual reaction.
And now, like, you know, obviously when that broke earlier, the powder and whatever came down and shit. So, and to be fair, I was twisting it counterclockwise, so I'm like confused still, because like that should have done it, but instead I was like, nah, you know what? The glass is weaker than the base turning. I should have pushed it up a little bit, I guess, when I did that. So.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Ooh,
Trying to
what?
think, 'cause-
What?
Time save?
No, they're saving time.
save?
Accidental time save?
Never
Thank
seen that
you.
in my life.
That's interesting. He's not supposed to die in one nuke. He's supposed to take two.
He's not supposed to die in one nuke. Things to
Yeah.
say.
That guy's
yeah.
ridiculous. Wait, that guy's ridiculous then. Wait, what the heck?
Oh, he's like one of the best. He's one of the best Borgs in the game. He's actually busted.
Are you playing Gotcha Force now?
Yeah, I am.
He's been
I'm
playing
actually
Xbox
on
the
a
whole
real
time.
run, finally.
Dragon.
Where are you? I found it.
Yeah,
I have one
dragon.
device that I could potentially use to unscrew the light bulb, and it is a pair of tongs.
Oh my god. Are they metal?
I mean, the rubber handle.
Oh my God.
That's sufficient. I would wear gloves anyway.
I'm wearing glove on tongs, rubber handle,
Mm-hmm.
and metal grippies, obviously.
Yeah.
That is.
You know,
That
that
is-
sounds workable.
The only problem is it might still cup the light bulb before it cups the base. So I'm just
That
gonna
is
do
the
it.
wrong
Yeah, that's the
force.
main problem I'm thinking of. Is like you need some way to grip the actual base and not the bulb part of it.
Got a little too mash happy, so I lost like 30 seconds. Pretty cool.
Damn.
Almost
Not
30
here.
seconds for fucking being mash happy?
Yeah. I picked the wrong force, and the one I picked is physically incapable of winning this mission.
I see.
The iCarly game can also punish you for being too mash happy.
Let's go.
That's how I feel when I forget to switch party members before a fight.
He missed the big laser. What's the
It's not that I'm missing, unfortunately. It's that he has a big fuck you shield.
what?
My favorite.
I love
Big
the fuck
fuck.
you shield.
Please
fuck you
target mana
shield.
for more than 2 seconds.
No.
Oh, now he's just schmoovin'. There we go. Thank you, mana. That was actually very helpful for once.
I've seen suggestions of using duct tape to unscrew.
Mm-hmm.
The issue is, how do I get the duct tape up there? How do I pull? Right?
In
Do I just
why?
let it hang from the top and then, as like a
Oh,
loose
that's so
thread, I just
funny.
kind of pull it from 2 different sides? Did that work?
This sounds like such a fucking life hacky way of doing it. I don't even know if I'd recommend
I
that.
have to. Look how much space I have. This is Operation.
I made
I'm
a
playing
huge
Operation.
blunder, and this is still big time save. Funny.
Oh, that was clean.
I'm actually really surprised that this run is this good.
Hi there. Negative.
Can I just do this and get away with it? No. That would be too easy.
It would be too easy.
No, doesn't work. Barn doors? What is barn doors?
Oh, crap. That's 3 seconds, whatever.
That's not the duct tape.
Okay, there we go.
I just happened to have some.
Did it better that time.
What about white? I said white.
Yo, wipe?
Are you saying wipe?
Whoa, wipeout!
Thank you for playing nice, Matt.
I guess I'll
Please continue to play nice.
keyframe. Don't wanna.
Oh, it's TLBG. Oh, okay. Dude, I was like, what? Who the fuck said that? Somebody is in Katie's chat while she's playing Chaotix right now, and they're like, they said Dolphin is decent for Sonic Heroes. I use PCSX2 for Sonic games.
No.
The PS2 emulator. For Sonic games, plural. So, Heroes and Unleashed.
Interesting.
Could also be Shadow the Hedgehog.
Nobody's playing. Actually, no, it's TLBG. TLBG could play Shadow.
We love playing Shadow.
Nobody else is playing.
I'm playing Shadow. Not on
you're-
PS2
no, you're
though.
not.
I played that shit on PS2.
I have literally played Shadow this year.
That's,
I don't wanna
I'm
hear it.
So sorry.
It's a fun game.
It is. It's true.
Well, The thing, so it's really funny is this guy is known for kind of like going into people's chats and just being like, hey, you know, it's like harmless at first. It's like, oh yeah, I'm like I'm a speedrunner, and then it's like, oh yeah, I speedrun like all these like RPGs and stuff. He like names off like 18 million games, and then he just like keeps going on. He's like, oh yeah, you know, I was got this new PB today. It's like just does all these like. He does like every game that has like 1 or like 0 runners, and he's just kind of like going, and he just like really enjoys telling people on stream about it. And he's like, he just randomly pops in specifically to the Sonic Heroes chats to talk about this with everyone.
Whoo!
And it's really funny.
Yeah, no, that is very funny.
I love this guy
Why did
whenever
he
I
do
see
that?
him. And yeah, no, I just like, I was like, who the fuck said that Dolphin's okay and that they use PCSX dude to run these fucking games? And as soon as I saw it was him, it all made sense. I was like, okay, yeah, this is a TLBG moment.
Ah, crap.
I don't know why, but every time I hear the name TLBG, my brain autocorrects that to teabagging.
Teabagging?
Dude, teabagging is OD. I love teabagging.
I don't.
Yeah.
It's my favorite part about playing Fortnite is when I kill people, I teabag them.
Let's go.
Because I'm toxic.
Yo, same.
Dude, I don't know why it's so funny to me to be toxic in shooting games. Like I think it's just the culture. It's just because like
Yeah.
the funny culture is that everyone's toxic. And so I like being toxic for fun. And like just I never like call people bad in like voice chat or anything or like text chat. It's just when I kill people, they just know that it was me. That's all. That's it. They just know.
I want you to remember this pain.
Oh. I just figured it out.
Let's go.
Why use tape to unscrew the ball when you can use tape to hold the ball together so it doesn't fall apart as you...
I
See,
did
I
it.
thought that, but I
finished
didn't
a video.
say
the
anything
first
for some
time
reason.
ever.
I don't know why. I guess I
L?
just didn't think it would work.
Man.
No.
Stop being in the dumb dragon dead zone. I get it. You're cool. You're really awesome.
I'm sorry. Fine.
Yes, you should be. It's your fault.
You say that so like yes.
Like, oh my god, Rebecca, you should be fucking sorry. My god.
The nukes. Here they come. Ah!
Man,
Please
it
hit
is
each other.
a shame that I am only good at 2 Team Sonic levels ever, and I suck at the rest of them. It's crazy.
Please hit each other, you absolute buffoons. No, there's one alive. Kitsune, run into it. You know what? Screw it. I'm not waiting. There we go. Easy wave. Here I am. Ooh, thank you. Alright, here come extra nukes. They blew up. That's what nukes do. There we go. Those blew up.
Hello there,
Blow up
dog
again,
man.
please. Yo, it's Kevin.
What is this game?
I was about to say no bread. Sorry,
It's gotcha for us.
it's gotcha for us. One of the best games of all time.
You like gotcha games, Ether?
Yeah, I do. Big fan.
Fuck, dude.
That's why I sit here gambling for
I
Clawworm
hate
constantly.
myself. Goddamn it. I mean, granted, this is a gotcha game, and Zephyr does like it, but I meant to say KPL.
Oh.
Yeah, but he didn't like those, so I think you think there might be a little bit of fraudulent behavior.
Right?
As I go right back to playing Dokkan.
Dokkan.
Yeah, Boken in battle.
Boken battle.
Yeah, I am sitting there watching Trunks Shining Slash a Chaozu. Get owned, idiots.
Yo, thank you for pushing me, Sutomu. That was actually so sick of you.
Tails, you fucking asshole.
The one downside to the funny dragon is that he is extremely slow. And so if I use him against battles with other dragons, I'm going to get hit by the big funny breath move that I'm using to trivialize everything else. But sometimes, you know, funny things happen like that where my partner, who's using a jet plane, decides, I'm gonna push you in the middle of your attack where you normally can't move. And I'm gonna push you out of the way of the funny breath. And I'm just like, man. My favorite teammate continues to perform. He's actually just so
You got a
sick.
gotcha teammates too? It's crazy. It's a gotcha.
Yeah, it's true. Wow, look at all these things I'm not gonna use. I think this should be another time save split. I only have 5 fights left? Surely I can do 5 fights in 9 minutes. I know they're longer at this point, but they're not that long. Yo.
Been playing a lot of Megan recently.
Megan.
Congratulations on Megan.
Didn't know
Yeah.
that you were Divu. That's pretty crazy.
Whoa.
No,
Insane.
not the show. Or the movie, whatever it is.
The show!
Damn.
Can never be Devu. Can never be Devin, I'm just Kevin.
Yo, we love being just Kevin.
Yeah.
Just Kevin is a good thing to just be, I'm just saying. That third just was not intentional.
Oh, I severely doubt that.
You doubt that?
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit
Please.
here and doubt.
I'm a gigantic ham. If it was intentional, I would be letting you know.
Are you a ham or are you a cheese on the sandwich?
Please, I want to be a cheese on the sandwich.
You want to be a cheese? Cheese 05.
Cheese.
Legendary Mario 64 speedrunner.
Yep, that's me.
Might be
I was
launched
literally
for you
doing
with
Mario
these
64
speedrunners.
speedruns yesterday.
His name is Freezer Pop.
No, my name is Cheese05.
Yeah, you just change your name like that.
Yeah,
Might be a little
Cheese-
washed.
Cheese
according to some
Thor.
people.
Cheese Thor. That's me.
Man, Tomahawk Man killed me. That's not very nice.
You know, yeah. So people using a tomahawk generally are not very nice.
Oh, goodbye.
No, it's okay. I rewinded and I won the fight. Very good addition
Oh.
they added to the anniversary collection.
Yeah.
And now I got the beat B part, so I can, you know,
Yo.
use beat. I was gonna say beat off, but I'm like,
idea?
That's crazy. Anyway.
okay, now it's time to go fight
Oh,
Mr.
that's
X.
why. This dumbass has a shield. Get him out of here.
I love how they're gonna make me do 2 Wily Castles because they just love doing that in these fucking Mega Man games.
They really do.
Mhm.
Also, I thought you were playing Dokkan, not Mega Man.
I am playing both.
Oh yeah, no, you said you're playing Megan. I do remember that. That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm playing Megan. Not the TV show actually.
Is it Megan 9?
No, it's 6.
Whoa, I've never played that one.
Pretty good.
I think it's been pretty okay so far. Dude, what the fuck do I even do about this fucking enemy?
Dude, I'm moving like a butt.
They have you combine with Jet in this game, with Rush in this game, and you make funny little powers. I'm like, oh, this is something.
Yeah, you know, they were crazy for that.
Okay, there we go. Now I can combine with him and do the Jet power up.
Dude.
Yeah.
Can I stop getting owned by spawns?
Nope.
It's okay, I'll learn the spawns. I knew there was a spawn directly under the
Dude,
spawn.
how hard is
here.
it to grab a fucking ladder, bro? Ooh, that's a funny thing I want to break.
Yeah, you would never get me to actually land. I'm not stupid. Well, it may be stupid, but it's also dumb. Maybe I don't save time on this split. I don't know. These fights are taking longer than I thought. Oh, but dude, I don't want. No, stop. I literally just lost like 10 seconds to the game just being like, you're gonna get 8 Borgs from this fight. Great, thanks.
Okay, I've removed the fucking bathroom light.
Let's
Let's
go.
go.
Good job, Liam.
Bathroom.
Sorry about the bathroom.
Over.
Here's a picture of the bathroom light incoming.
Oh, was it like stuck in the
I
Oh,
broke
it's
it.
broken.
in the socket? Holy shit!
So now I know about the duct tape trip. If you break a light bulb and it's not fully shattered when you, if it just kind of like snaps a little bit, you can just kind of hold it together with duct tape, throw on a thick glove with a little bit of rubber on it, and just. The problem was I was trying to do it without the glove. With the glove though, I had a lot less fear, and I just said fuck it, and I was able to actually get it out.
Let's go.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it's a little deformed,
Yeah, this thing is fucked up.
and it looks like it got quite burnt at the bottom,
Hmm.
like where all that singed plastic is.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
Only one left, and that is the bathroom light. But you know what? That is like the shower light. But I think now that like the glassy fucking.
Oh, I think I get it.
I feel like I'm
I
safe
think
now.
I understand the fight now.
Ivy, would you say I'm safe now?
No.
I would say you were safe now.
Can a current run to that empty socket and it be fine?
Yeah.
Cool.
Just don't put something in while it's on,
Yeah, exactly.
because then you complete the circuit and run electricity through it, which is not what you want. Like running electricity through it won't do anything because there's nothing to finish the circuit, so it just kind of goes to nowhere, or it doesn't even run to begin with because of that. But you complete the circuit and then it's suddenly like, well, you know. So yeah, don't touch it. Don't put anything in there while it's on.
Don't
Just
touch it.
general safety things.
The glove was what was missing.
Okay.
So you throw the glove on and just be like, all right, I can barely get my fingers beside it, but I'm gonna push up and just turn. Whereas before, without the glove, I was trying to go very light with the turn, and I could feel like the glass, like under the duct tape, trying to like do small movements and shit, being like, there. And I was like, okay, with the glove, I can just kind of push the whole thing in and go for it.
Yeah.
No. I can't mess up the easy part of this fucking trick, man.
Oh, that was clean.
No, never mind. Yeah, I saved a minute and a half. Cool.
Are you playing? What are you playing, Sue?
I'm doing Frog Forest Bopper for Team Chaotix.
Oh, the unrestriction.
I'm just messing with it for now. I'm not like actually like committing to unrestricted.
Oh, well, you're doing the bopper, not the flyer.
Oh well, I mean like I'm practicing the bot boost. I got the fucking bot boost right, which is the part of the shirt that fucking sucks ass. And then
That is true.
I've mistimed like actually like landing on the fucking platform. That shit is also turbo ass. Oh, there we go. That's another one. That's another good one. I'm actually getting. I actually feel so good about this right now. This is actually crazy how good this feels.
Let's go.
Like this.
I like it feels good.
Fucking sucks ass.
Oh my god, I just fucking fell for it again.
What?
There's like a very open pit, and they put spikes at the end of it. I'm like, oh,
Yo.
oops.
Oh my goodness, can I please hit the fucking
Reminds me of
the two lobbies?
that one energy tank in Metroid and Super Metroid. You know the one.
Wait, which
No.
one?
Oh yes, I do.
When you're in the corridor and it's like, wow, it's an energy tank. Bye.
Yeah, I mean, well, it's not like you die.
Oh.
You miss it. It's in
Yeah.
Brinstar.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know the one now.
Good old Greenland.
Lamau.
Boom, 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 boom.
How many fucking Metroid games did they pull that shit in, actually?
It's just the two.
All of them.
It's Metroid 1.
Can I use the E-Tech?
It's in.
Hello?
Hello?
Can I use the E-Tech?
Hello?
Yeah, like it's in Metroid 1, it's in Metroid. It's a Super Metroid, it's in Metroid Zero Mission.
Zero Mission?
Zero Mission is
Yeah,
Metroid 1.
Yeah,
That's
Zero
not...
Mission is Metroid 1, so it doesn't technically count as a separate
No, it's
game.
not.
I feel like there's one more though for some reason.
There's too much different with the game for it to really be the same.
Okay, but it is a very similar
It's
layout.
the same layout. generally.
Revamped.
Similar. I feel like the layout is the main difference here, and the fact that the game's actually good.
The main things that were changed. One, that is slander, by the way.
Slander, dude, you're gonna tell me that Metroid 1 is a good game?
Yes, yes, I will.
Okay, well, you can sit there and be delusional all you want.
Sure thing, buddy. No, it's okay. I get it. You're just cringe and lame, and you hate fun games.
Well, next you're gonna tell me.
Alright,
you
well, you're not gonna tell me that is fun to traverse. You just
I
get
am.
lost. You get lost, and then like getting out of the things is not fun, dude. This boss.
Make a map, bro.
Bro, this okay. We're okay.
Yeah,
we're gonna
make a
stop
map,
this
man.
right now. We're actually.
Yeah, you
we're
ever
gonna
played Etrian Odyssey before?
We're gonna stop
Yeah,
this
and-
bit right now because
This is not a bit.
It is. Yes, it is.
It is not a bit.
No, I actually think he's really. I think he
Wake up
fully
from your
believes what he's
fucking
saying.
comas, I think. Like, stop.
It is the least best 2D Metroid game. I'm not going to deny that. But it is still a good game. It's just old.
It's the way that I feel about that game is that it was good enough. That's how I would describe that game.
Oh,
Good
wow,
enough
wow,
for them to
no,
make a
it is
franchise
just
out of
old.
it.
Well, it is just
Enough
old
for them to make
fine.
5 games in the main series over the course of like 30 years.
I mean, that's
And
good
if-
enough.
oh, I gotta
It
play
could've-
Metroid
it could've
Primer.
stopped just at Metroid 1, and we'd all be looking back like, God, this game was fucking dog shit. But at
That
least
is
it
true.
like created something good.
Yeah, I mean, Super Metroid, one of the best things to ever come out of the Super Nintendo.
Listen, it has a case of first game syndrome, just like Mario Party and like a lot of series.
But
Every
Mario Party
series.
1 is still an enjoyable piece of shit, okay?
Yes, and so is Metroid.
Okay. So the main difference here is Mario Party is a functional game. Well,
So
yes,
is Metroid.
is barely a functional game because all you do is sit around with your fucking pea shooter in a hand. You get a million missiles that barely do anything. You can shoot in one direction, and the world is just too big. It's just too big for an NES title.
No, I just kind of hate how everything looks the fucking same. Really, that's actually my only issue with the game.
That is a very real issue.
I
with
too,
it.
Like
dude.
how there's 7 of the same rooms. And
Like,
very-
I'm not
very
saying
cool.
it's a masterpiece. I'm just saying it's a good game. It's not shit.
Look, but I think saying it's good is giving it too much credit because of the series that it's from.
No, listen. Just
literally
because
have
it is
listened to you
not
even
as
talk.
good as the other game, even then, I don't really care for Metroid 2 all that much. Metroid Fusion, you know, it's there, I guess.
I like Fusion.
So, like,
Metroid 2 has it's kind of the same. Well, I mean, I also never really played it.
like
it has the same
much like
problem
how
with you can't really.
I actually need to know how the fuck did we get a Super Metroid? Those first 2 games are not that good. How did we get Metroid?
Well, so how do we get Metroid 3? That's a great question, and I don't want to question it.
With like the standard
because it
game
had a
is slower.
fantastic base, it just needed the hardware to catch up to it.
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
also,
Yeah, I mean that's
Samus
a
not
valid
moving,
thing.
Like the pace of like a toddler's crawl as well. Like that's because that is my other issue with Metroid 1 is like just not only does everything look the same, so it just makes traversing shit really fucking stupid. You also like have to look at it for longer than you should because Samus's like walking speed is that of a fucking toddler.
I love
Listen, it is not a modern game made for modern sensibilities. So yes, when you've played only the when you've played modern games and you play a crusty old piece of shit, like, yes, it's gonna seem like a crusty old piece of shit, but you don't understand.
I like Mario's 1, 2, and 3, okay? Like, come on.
I like Mario 1.
You cannot tell me you like Mario 1 and not 2 and 3. We are not doing this.
Dude,
Nah,
where is
he's-
the
nah, he's so
spawn?
real for that.
Would you like the spawn? Thank you!
Oh my god. The most definite opinion of liking 1 and not 2 and 3, but that is also my opinion.
No.
What?
Let's
Dude.
go!
No, I'm just really
need
bad
to-
at really bad at Mario. It has nothing to do with the fact that the game is bad. It's just, I think I failed it, to be perfectly honest.
I just don't really like how, like... So, Lost Levels is dumb, so I don't like it for that reason.
Okay, I think he's talking about, the Doki Doki Panic.
Yeah, I know.
Or the Doki
Two
Doki Literature Club.
USA and 3, I don't like the way they control. So I don't like them
Three
either.
controls?
Thank you.
don't
Someone
like
else
how
gets
3
it.
controls.
Someone else fucking gets it. I thank you.
I
Zephyr,
also
for
don't like how
existing.
World controls. No problem.
What? Dude, I love Super Mario World. That was my favorite fucking...
That's I was about to say, I still like Mario World. Mario World has so much going for it that I can deal with the fact that it controls weird.
I don't think it can... What, so what, the P-Speed? Because P-Speed is just a universal mechanic at this point.
It's just the physics. I don't know how to
The
explain
physics
it.
just feel wrong. Don't like it.
It just feels
gross.
wrong.
It was wrong.
Can't fucking move.
There's just no fucking way I'm listening to this shit right now.
Dude, I'm...
Okay, to be fair, I'm also
Try
the
to
most
describe it?
anti-Mario person ever, but like, Zephyr to Zephyr though.
I mean, we play Sonic.
Okay, so Mario in Mario 1 has like this very unique balance of like weightiness and floatiness. And it's just not there in 3. He just feels weird.
Man, they really want me to have this fucking...
It's not even
barbecue
just
on
because
my
it's
side,
different, because I like how the new Soup games control.
I think the other problem
The ones
with
with the twirl.
I think the other problem is that they're like just way too slippery in those games.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that
Mario
is
does that
definitely a
slippery?
thing too. Nope.
No.
Oh my
Nah,
god.
Mario 1 feels nice.
Oh my goodness. My world.
See, Mario 1 I also don't like, to be fair. Just because I think the fucking level design is stupid.
It is a little stupid.
But
I
I
actually
will say
do
that
agree
it
with
controls well enough for a platformer.
See, 3 I could get. I don't think World is slippery.
The slipperiness, I don't really feel that for World specifically. I don't know if I agree with that part, but I do think World still feels off.
Goodness, I think World feels the best of the 4.
I definitely think World feels the best.
Actually, honestly,
No, I
the
do
best of the
agree.
4.
I
He-
don't love how World feels to control.
Bro, Doki
Let's
Doki Panic
go.
might actually be the best Mario game of all time. I'm gonna be honest. That game is OD.
No, you mean Doki Doki Literature Club. I think you got the name wrong.
No, I've never touched.
Yeah,
a
my
fucking
favorite
game in
Mario
my life.
game.
So true.
Gotta
Shout
go a
outs to
little-
DDLC
Why
for
the fuck am I actually
ruining
so good at Frog
the
Pop
words
Pop?
Doki Doki.
I love how you abbreviated
Actually-
it just to not say Doki Doki.
Yeah,
Doki Doki
I'm
Literature
just real
Yeah.
like that.
Conquer
Because you can't
Zero.
say
Doki
Doki
Doki.
Doki twice in the
What?
same.
Doki 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 Doki.
Alright, that's it.
I hate how often
I've
getting
had
stupid
enough.
confused.
Finally. I've been waiting for this, the sweet release of death via murder.
Dude, I feel like sometimes I should just be using the Mega Buster to save fucking.
Yo,
It's
the
not gonna
Mega
do it.
Mustard?
Mega mustard, let's go.
No, I actually hate
I love-
mustard.
It does shoot
I
yellow.
love mishearing things. You know, I hate mustard too. You're so
What the
wrong for
fuck?
Oh, okay, I was
Gonna
literally
kill
just
this
about to
guy.
hate,
that.
I was literally about to make fun of you.
I love how
Sorry,
I had
sorry.
Ivy on my side for 2 whole minutes, and then I had to say I hate mustard.
No, you're dead to me. Fuck you.
It's okay. Honey mustard is actually still okay. It's
Hmm.
actually one of the few condiments that I like.
Yeah, honey mustard I do like, but I can't have too much of it because sometimes it just has a little too much zest, and I'm like, oh, that's a little zesty there.
You know, sometimes KPL's just talking, and you know, it's just great.
Please.
I miss this guy.
Yeah, try to do what I can. Dude, I really don't like zest. Like, I just can't do it. Like,
You know, that's fair.
you know, like I really like I like things that are barbecued, but I don't like barbecue sauce. Like dude, I've been talking to Deku too much, right? So he's been making fun of my accent. So I said the word sauce, and I'm like, oh no, fucking
Let's
doing
go.
it. I'm fucking doing it. I'm gonna fucking yell at him later. Jesus fucking Christ.
Nah, your accent is wonderful.
Oh, I know it is, and I
Please.
definitely like it. I do it intentionally because I think it's funny.
It is. You're so real for that.
But do I? So now I need to answer this. Like, do I sound like I'm from Boston? Because I feel like I get that a lot
Well,
from Boston.
It's a Long Island accent. What do you mean?
Thank God. I mean, you know, because you live in New Jersey.
Like, yeah, I know because I live here, but also, like, what the fuck?
Dude, I've heard from people that live
Boston.
here that I have a Boston accent. I'm like, you are literally out of your mind, dude.
No one knows what fucking Boston sounds like.
Bro, nobody from Long Island fucking left Long Island, man. Like we
It's
cannot-
true.
That is absolutely not true, dude. We all go to Florida.
No, you're so right. You're so fucking right.
Come on, man.
Oh my goodness. Dude, what the f-
Let's go.
Nobody wants to live on Long Island. But we try to make it anywhere that we do go. It has to be like close enough to Long Island to be like, okay, this is all right here. And that seems to be Florida and North Carolina. Because my mother lives in North Carolina. What's up, Mikey?
I want to live in
My
London.
day.
Where am I going? I think I'm going up to the ladder. I want to see if I can try to finish this before I have to leave from work. Because that would be very nice. Oh! Getting killed by the guy! Oh, thank God. Dude, these enemies are so ass. I'm gonna end it all. Dude, I have 9 fucking E-tanks. What am I doing with all these E-tanks?
Oh, that was way too early. Oops.
Health?
Yeah, but I'm not even using them. I have not. I hate how you can only get 9 lives in Mega Man, in like classic Mega Man. I'm like,
Dude,
what am I
it's like
supposed to do?
cat.
Yeah, but can they not find another fucking decimal point, bro? I'm not a goddamn feline. Fuck. No, I'm not Morgana either.
Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. No!
My girlfriend
Oh,
got me
that's so
Persona
annoying.
merch for Christmas.
Alright. I'm losing time here.
Congratulations.
Darn, I was gonna break even. It's fine.
I'm wearing a shirt that matches the coffee mug I'm drinking from.
First owning.
Spoilers, they're both just plain and white.
Okay.
He's got the Savick shirt and
that probably
Savick
killed
mug.
205. That's fine.
Dude, make the fucking jump! There we go. God.
I want a Savick
I
mug.
don't know. Maybe it didn't kill 205. We'll see. Yeah.
I don't think anyone's told you this, but you're streaming your OBS.
Don't worry. I'm well aware.
Yeah, I just tasted Nord and turned off the stream because it's the wrong gacha.
What game is this?
What the fuck?
This is Gacha Force.
What the
It's a
fuck
cool
is
game.
this?
It's from like 2003. It's a very obscure GameCube game. Very
even
cool.
not.
Do you know
Like, I
how
don't
old I
know.
was in 2003?
Please shut up. You were 0. I understand.
-1.
-1? Damn.
That's not. You can't be negative.
He could have been thought of.
Definitely can be negative.
No, he was counting down to the day he would be born.
Yeah, I think you might have been cooking in the
I
womb.
wasn't even conceived yet either. My birthday's in August.
Dude, how do I hit
Actually,
this?
no,
I don't know, I
that
just-
means December.
You just do it.
Yeah, that means I could have been conceived.
Mikey's parents might have been fucking. Not that we need to know that.
Christmas night.
Even. Is that really it? Oh. Had
you
flat?
underline-
Had flat?
I figured it out.
Fucking NES games and their fucking typos.
Ooh, sub 206.
No way.
I literally wrote my plan for world domination has FLAD. Like they put fail but with a D at the end. I'm like, this is very good games.
Good video game.
Yeah. Nice.
Gotcha.
Oh, it's Dr. Wily.
One step
Who would have
closer.
guessed it was Dr. Wily the entire time? What? Like, how many times has this guy gone to jail, broke out just to do the same exact shit? Like, when are they?
Wait, this is a Mega Man game?
Yeah, I'm playing Mega Man 6 right now.
Oh, it's not Gacha Force, it's a Mega Man game.
Yep,
You know,
this is my favorite
be.
Mega Man game. There is actually a lot of overlap. I don't know what it is. People who
It's
like
not
this
the
game also
mechanic.
really like Mega Man Battle Network. I've never played it.
You know, it makes sense. I did think it was Battle Network when I looked at it initially. Like I saw you play. Was he
Crazy.
fucking play? Is he speedrunning Battle Network? What's happening here?
No. What's a network? What's a battle?
I don't know.
2 hours, 5 minutes. Yeah. The IGT is actually very accurate in this game. It's very sick.
Oh, my fucking.
Accurate IGT.
Oh.
Only one major mistake. So we're getting closer. And even then, that mistake was only like 30 seconds, so I'm kind of out of easy time save. I don't know. The first half of this before I got to use Flame Dragon was kind of balls.
Balls.
A minute there as well.
Kind of bold.
Getting kind of close to Verilix's time though, which is pretty cool.
Oh, that's a little nifty secret there.